It's been an hour since you have heard from the jury. Your thoughts at this point?
I'm grateful for what the jury did in terms of the time and energy. I'm very disappointed because I think we have put on an incredible case which demonstrated murder. And, when you do jury trials, you have to live with the result, and we just have to live with it.
Do you, or do you try it again?
Well, we will do a investigation as to what happened in the jury room in terms of what we could do better, what we did badly. But the key question is, I have to conclude if we can win at trial. If I think we can win at trial, we're going to retry the case.
In your gut, in your stomach, do you worry that murder was too much?
No.
It's a police officer.
I think that that's a different factor. There are people out there that think that cops can do whatever they want and should never be charged, and I just don't buy that, or prosecutors or whoever. I think that if we ultimately decide that we can win this case by retrying it, we're going to retry it.
What about the jury? There will be people who will question why you let 10 white people sit on this jury.
I didn't let them. We had African American males who were in the box who didn't want to serve. And I can only take what's randomly selected from the community, and we did, and they wanted off, and they got off. So that's no one's fault, except unless you want to blame the people that wanted to get off the jury.
When did you know? When did you know that this was not going to go your way?
Well, it's really rare that you have a jury that says they're hung and then they come back with a verdict. We pretty much knew that after the first time we heard that they were hung that we were going to have a problem.
Was there a point in testimony when you thought, I don't like this?
No. Our testimony was so strong. It was so solid. Mark and Rick did an incredible job. Made my job easy as can be. But we put together a hell of a case. And it just, we're going to review this, and if we think we can win a second time, we'll do it again.
What about your cross on Tenzing? Was there anything that you wish you could have said, done, asked him? No, I hit the points I wanted to hit. People think if you talk a long time, it's better. I don't believe in that. He kept saying, I feared for my life. And I gotta think that played into the jurors' thinking.
Well, I mean, if you want to ignore the facts, I guess you're right. But the facts were that he wasn't dragged, and, we're just going to decide if we can win a second time.
Would you go with lesser charges potentially?
No.
You would stick with murder?
Yes. Because here's the problem. I mean, even lawyers, educated people, think that murder means he woke up that morning thinking I'm going to kill somebody. No, it can be instantaneous. If he purposely killed him, when you aim a gun at somebody's head and you pull the trigger, the likely result is he's going to die. That's enough for murder.
It was his testimony to the Cincinnati Police Department where he said, specifically, I had a headshot, I took it. Was that what you said? That was the platform for murder?
Yeah, he intentionally shot him in the head. And it was not, in my mind, justifiable.
At some point, this becomes personal. For you, you said you tried this case specifically because the DuBose family asked you to.
Yeah, I told them I would try it. And I did. I got a lot of people mad at me, but that's the way it goes. In this job, you can't make everybody happy. You tend to if you can make people equally unhappy with you, it's about the best you can get.
Is this one of those cases that you're going to shake your head at for a long time, bang your fist against a wall every once in a while?
No, I mean, we're going to make the decision, and I hope we get a trial date very quickly.
So you do plan to do this?
Well, we plan to look at it and see if we can win. If we can win, we're going to do it.
When do you think you'll know?
We have to report back by November 28th of this year, and we're going to do it, and I'll decide by then.
By the 28th of
November.
Of this month?
Yes.
So a very short period of time.
Yes.
The DuBose family was not in the courtroom for this. And a lot of people are wondering what happened. Why didn't the judge wait for them?
Well, it wasn't a matter of waiting for them. They didn't want to be there if there wasn't a verdict, and we didn't have a verdict. So, and Sam's mom's ill, and Trina was with her, and she's been there the whole time. But we talked to her afterwards. She knows what's going on.
What do they think? What they say?
She wants me to retry the case. I understand that. Her brother was shot in the head.